Pro-Am category by the look of things. And Pampanini is looking to try and open the door here and squeeze his way back through. Oh, big accident under braking. Off goes the Ferrari and makes contact not just with the barriers on the inside.
And Antonelli's got good pace going down there. They're going to do it again, side by side, down into turn 6. They stay off each other. Now, that was a fantastic move, but does he have the drive coming out of turn 7? They're 3 wide. They're going to be 3 wide coming through here as the checkered flag is out. Who's going to take it? I have no idea. It's Antonelli takes it by 0.003 of a second. Unbelievable stuff. Wow.
Replay of Ogier now then. Oh! Another good save. It's a great question. We'll come back to that because Loeb's completed the stage 2.9 seconds slower than Gus Greensmith. That means Gus has got it! His first ever WRC stage win.
アウトラップに向かいます。ここからユラさんがもう次から次へとオーバーテイクをして順位上げていくんですね。聞いてないからってなんか言いたい放題感出さないでくださいよ。聞いてないからって希望ですよ。日頃なんかあるんですかユラさんと。いやそんなユラさんみたいな、なるほどね。ファンの方みんな持ってると思います。ピエールさんのね言葉を借りれば1億2000万のモータースポーツファンが見守っている、そうです。この K4GP の YouTube 配信。さあ今ユラ拓也がコースに入っていきます。ユラさん頑張って、皆さん応援してください。我々もできる限り追っていきたいと思います。はい、言ってね、ユラさんじゃなくてユラさん最後の30分だったとかってあると思います。そんな1時間乗られるんですね。はい、すごい。さっき1時間乗るって言ってましたよね。言ってましたよね、リポートの時に。最後のね1時間乗るんだって。すごい。まず慎重に。これ一周カメラが多いんじゃないですか、ユラさんのこと。はい。
Here we go. Let's race for the third time. Oh, and Gabriele Mini has not started. He has got barely away at all. Oh, my goodness, a big accident. Big shunt at the back of the field. A couple of cars involved in that one.
He maybe has done, but he's going to lose a whole lot of real estate. So now we've got 5 cars for the lead. We're on the white flag lap. Zilic tries round the outside, down the inside. Chris Nunes in the lead. Celine Roland and Jared Thomas back down to 5th. That there, right there, is Idemitsu Mazda MX-5 Racing. Exactly. That's what it's going to be for the whole season. Get used to this if you haven't watched it before. Nunes down the inside. Gets to 2nd for a moment. Zilic round the outside. Celine Roland's going, keep fighting, guys. I might be able to make a break.
Our top 5 are covered by 0.2 of a second. That is insane. A lap ago, they were separated by half a second.
Nobody's surprised here. Got to tell you that. This is what we are used to. All right, half a lap. So round about 1.75 miles. And Celine Roland with the new Austin Hatcher livery on his car. Goes up onto the high banks. He'll turn left here. Now, Gonzalez in 2nd. Then it's Nunes in 3rd. No, it's Zilic in 3rd. Excuse me. Yep. Nunes in 4th. Then Jared Thomas. And just off the back of them,
Bruno Carniero.
He's had a really good run, Carniero. Carniero has done a good job. He latched onto the leaders and he's just sitting there at the moment waiting for the opportunity. Where do you make the move? Do you wait to the line? Dare you wait to the line? That's what happened here last year. The spray is making things very difficult.
Gonzalez is going to try it into the bus stop. That has been his spot so far tonight as he went 4 BF Goodriches off the last time. Does he keep him on the pavement this time?
Barely.
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly, yes. Now, this is where you want to be quick. You want a great exit out the bus stop. And it looks like Zilic has got one. The former karting star, the scholarship winner from last year. Top 3 holding themselves up here. Chris Nunes could be in with a shout, the 32 car. And look out behind as well for Carniero. He'll be starting to get the draft now. There's 4 cars in the picture at the moment, but can Carniero catch them? I don't think he can. Oh, someone was on the brakes there. That looked like Zilic had to not just lift off, but brake. 2 by 2 to the line. It's Celine Roland. It's Gonzalez. Gonzalez down below the yellow line takes it. But below the yellow line is the crucial thing there. And there goes Roland into the wall. In turn 1 after the checkered flag. At the line it was Gonzalez Nunes, Celine Roland, Connor Zilic in 4th position. Jared Thomas and Bruno Cañero. Then Michael Carter. That is your top 7.
But for Celine Roland, if that car is severely damaged, that could take him out of tomorrow's race. He is a full season championship contender.
Gonzalez timed his run. He didn't go for it at the bus stop. Down on the inside, Roland squeezing down on him a little bit there. But I think that's all okay. Almost on the grass for Gonzalez, but he's below the yellow line. And who got second? It was Nunes who squeezed it by the width of a number plate.
2 1,000ths of a second was the gap between Nunes and Roland for 3rd and 2nd place. Connor Zilic missing the podium by about half of a tenth.
Well, that will be being looked at. The bump at the end and Roland into the wall.
A really, really nice person, very polite, and him and Jan Halen are going to be together for the whole IMSA WeatherTech Championship at the wheel of that right Porsche, which of course, Jeremy, last time, although they didn't win any of the big Enduros, they won the Michelin Endurance Cup.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there's honours are nicely shared on a regular basis. This battle is still going on, isn't it, between Alex Lynn and Kumi Kobayashi? They were virtually side by side on the start-finish lane the last time around. They're separated by just a few car lengths as they're heading around the back. He actually got a bit of a break, did Alex Lynn, I think, on that lap. But there's... no, he didn't. Yes, he did.
He's doing a hell of a job back in the seat.
Yeah, it's not easy. Oh boy. Whoa. Good job. All right. Left hand down. He should be able to assume his...
降りますか？
開きますよ、パカって。だからみんなそれだから取りに。でね、チームの人もね、一緒に登るんですよ、最近。
ちゃんとみんな分かってますんで。
でもやっぱりバンク18度あるから、登るのきつそうですね。
さあ、カストのメスを降りてきました。さあ、スパイダーマン。ちょっと遠いぞ。金網までは遠いぞ。登り始めました。いやー、すごいなあ。もうこれはもう誰にも止められませんね。
はい。でね、誰にも止められないし、誰も止める気がないんですよ。だからインディ500去年のいつになったら表彰式やんのっていうぐらいでしたから。
Oh my God. Catches it, and where does the back end of the car go? It goes where the front should be. Well, that was almost the case. The car aquaplane became light, lack of traction. We saw the deep water on the exit of turn 2.
Come on, you got 15 seconds to break a minute. Come and bring it home, Jamie. Come on. That's all I got.
Oh boy, he's going to do it in under a minute.
Just don't trip.
Oh, you got 6 seconds. Come on, finish.
Jamie.
Finish. Jamie at the line. He broke a 60.4.
That's good.
Oh my gosh. You were absolutely incredible.
Oh, that was awesome.
Jamie McMurray, I apologize for doubting your efforts.
words, isn't it? So great communication there between the two young drivers, and it's fantastic. Learn their craft here.
I'd activate whatever they. Well, it worked once before. In fact, that's when Nicolas Baer had just taken over from Simon Gachet. Didn't work for Simon Gachet. That involved 2 further visits to the garage. Now they think just by dropping it, well, it's a form of punishment for the driver, I feel, in so many ways. But so cruel. They're holding down 5th place. This is an opportunity, and it may well mean that high-class racing, who are on the same lap.
Okay, guys, it's time to celebrate. Go ahead.
That's the strategy.
A wonderful weekend in Pittehavsbad in Sweden.
It's been a while.
The champagne has frozen closed. Who's going to get there? Who's going to win? The battle's over the champagne. It's Loeb. Loeb gets the champagne open quickest.
But gentlemanly, he waits for Vettel to get his open.
Loeb
Cork's frozen in.
4-time champion of the Race of Champions. Thank you so much for joining us. That sums up the season. Sebastian Loeb is the winner.
Nope, not coming. Hang on. Yeah. Give it to... Shit. Got it break. Yeah. Again. I'm not like this. Cheers.
Whilst you're down in points, and victory certainly seems like a nice way to continue your championship, you're also going to be mindful of not removing yourself and your rival from the circuit. We're on the last lap. The clock has gone to 0. Hadjar very wide there, but might have just been trying to retain a little bit more momentum, trying to break the toe from Aaron behind him. But so far, Aaron hasn't found a way through. He got very, very close just a couple of laps ago. Down at turn 14. Oh, what's happened there? That's allowed Marty an opportunity. What's Aaron done there? Has he just missed the break? Does he have a problem? The young Estonian under fire from Pepe Marti. That's left Hadjar clear at front of field. And for the young Red Bull driver, this would be an absolutely great way to start round 4. Marti all over the back of Aaron now. Great to be all over him. Is there going to be an opening? Can he take the position away? Marti, of course, second in the championship. These could be valuable points, but you won't go around the outside there. Certainly, Paul Aaron's car just doesn't seem to be sitting as it was. Whether something has let go. He's certainly defending hard. At the front of the field, Isaac Hadjar. This is victory number 1 for the season, and he's very, very happy about it too. Marty pulls alongside Paul Aaron, but I think Aaron's just held him out at the line. Yes, he has. Position number 2 by 5/100ths of a second. Pepe Marti, Arthur Leclerc.
Only 9 thousandths between them. Oh, bit of a slide for Mortara.
He's offline though. He missed the apex in turn 12.
He's got ahead though of Verline, but that mistake was in the stadium section that Verline is yet to come through. Mortara on the power now. Back end sliding as he comes across the line. It's really sliding as he comes across the line. He's sideways. Mortara sets the benchmark, but Verline is arriving now into the Perotada. Verline is ahead, and surely this is going to be pole position for the Porsche. He's on the power. He's across the line, and it's pole. Pascal Verline starts at the front of the grid for the Mexico City E-Prix.
ロッテラ守るか。ベルニがインサイドから。ここはロッテラ守る。ベルニノンボード。さあそしてもう一度狙ってくるか。インサイドに入っていく。インサイドにターン5、6入っていった。さあしかしロッテラがここは守る。
そうですね、ロッテラもうまいですね。でもちょっと
さあもう一度並びかけて、ここはどうやらアタックモードのベルニが前だ。ロッテラを抜いてこれで3番手。ああさらになんとダコスタにも抜かれた。
ダコスタはアタックじゃないですよね。
うわーここはロッテラ一気に2台に抜かれる。どうした。
今回手ついた元気でいいな。
いいですか。あ、 ごめんなさい、動画です。ごめんなさい、これちょっと動画でした。
なんで余談じゃないだよ、もうやめよう。あ、だからおじさんジャンパーのこれは。
動画でした。
いいです、ありがとうございます。
Ala's getting a little bit out of sorts. Oh, and a spin on the Nicholas Latifi corner. An almost carbon copy of the same incident, and that is Thomas Nuedi.
And here's what happened behind him.
That's just a bad scenario. Once you get turned around backwards, if he doesn't get hit in the front end, it probably doesn't get airborne, but it's just you got that other car wedging underneath the front to get the lift there. But it's great to see, like Chad talked about, the safety innovations of these cars. You know, to see Myatt just walk right out, that's a great sign.
And I would be anxious to see how close it was at the time of caution, because look right here, it looks like the 16's out front. Whew, it had to be really close.
The caution wasn't out at that point when they left our screen, so he was clearly ahead by the time he left the bottom of your monitors on television. But unfortunately, Anthony Alfredo getting into the back of the 31 and creating that issue.
Wow. I mean, look at that car.
And look at the grass that's flying in front of him.
Where's the engine?
Oh,
wow.
The engine's gone. I mean, this kind of like a Michael Waltrip wreck that we saw at Bristol, where it's just, or the Jeffrey Bodine, right?
Kyle Larson front straightaway here at Daytona years ago.
Haley either lost a tire, but that tire looks intact, so he did break a wheel.
Well, that tire didn't have a wheel inside of it like Casgrales was. Different scenario right here.
And the wheel is broken. Now these are forged one-piece wheels. They won't do any bending like the old steel wheel, but they will fracture and break.
The question
when
is
there's
why.
a problem.
The question is why, though.
There's a better angle. Yeah, just. He knew it right there. He's got his foot on the gas saying, oh no, oh no, oh no. Look at him on the gas knowing he's about to hit it. Luckily, he hit it towards the right rear corner of that car, not in the door.
Takuma Sato. Oh boy. Oh, look out. Oh my goodness. My goodness.
So everybody is stacked up trying to start a lap. Grosjean is on a lap, and I just don't know how that happens with as many people on your team watching the monitors and the timing. And for Roman, all I can think, I'm just going to see if we can back up that onboard through the kink, and then completely separate, Jimmy Johnson loses it over in turn 8.
Turn 10 here, Jimmy.
In this race, I think it's all going to go down to the final corner and maybe even the drag to the line as well.
It's got to be the drag to line. It's got to be. So will the smaller frame of Adaki hold out over Gunmie, the slightly taller Japanese rider with 1 year of experience under his belt in the Asia Talent Cup already? That is the penultimate corner. Here we go then. We'll be breaking down into the final turn. Who will get the jump out of it into the prime spot, the slipstream? Gunmie up the inside from Adaki. But will it be Azawa who manages to take them both? Oh, he pushes him wide off the track. It's all about that run to the line. You've got to squeeze your elbows in, keep tucked in behind the screen. Who's going to take the victory? It's going to be, I think it's going to be Azawa. He's done it on his first race in the ATC. He has won, and Gunmie is furious with himself.
He
What a
really
race.
is. That it was an absolute masterclass in staying out of trouble and concentrating on getting.
Like this, are you okay? Keeping away now because otherwise I need... you kill me, Fred, you know?
Rein him in. Look at
least there's somewhere a stone to throw at him.
This is Pierre Gasly. Oh, look how violent that was at the time. Fastest man in this session. But honestly, it's like Pierre Gasly has put Metallica's greatest hits, maybe Enter Sandman.
そういうわけではないんですけども、私もやっぱその開発が遅れてしまう可能性があるので。
おお、爆発した。
危ない。
爆発しましたよね。
まあ今年初めて日本語で試すけど、もしかしたら難しいかも。でも今年初めて GT500 に乗れて、だから皆さんのファンのために一生懸命頑張ってもっとインプルーブするところにも集中して皆さんのためにいいリザルトを持っていきたい。だからいつも応援ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。以上です。
はい、ありがとうございました。
45点。
厳しいな、ジロさん。
いや、だってやっぱり、その5にっては5に従いで、やっぱもっともっと。いや、昼間喋った時もう少しね、しましまがこう英語で語ったからじゃないですか。
That was as a legacy of that little glancing blow from Jose Maria Lopez.
Yeah, it's going to be a WeatherTech door on this car. Well, well, well.
Look at this for a change of doors. You wish you could go to your local garage and get a door changed as quick as that.
Well, if you had a Morris Minor, you could, mate.
You need your mirrors, of course, in those cars, and yeah, it's dangerous to drive without them.
Of course, WeatherTech Racing, both in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship until last year, and in the
Then there's always a 5 behind him pushing.
Calm down.
Track はどんどん良くなっていって、タイヤのゴムが
クラッシュミック大丈夫か。大きく車が破損。
And that's Valtteri Bottas with a thumbs up to Mick, who he could see was moving, but moving very slowly within the cockpit.
Upside down